Good day, everyone. Welcome to the Light Diary. I'm Delightsome Oluwateolafunmi. Before you continue, please do like, share, subscribe, and please make a comment. So while I was pregnant, and he will come and be meeting me, who is this? Who is the owner of the pregnancy? Because he knows. He said he has never been able to impregnate his girlfriend. They have been together for 5.5 years, and he has never impregnated her for one day. So how come I got pregnant? Then he's not the owner of the pregnancy. You know, there are two contraries here. I have a covenant with God. Like immediately I get married, I'll get pregnant. He doesn't have that same covenant. So because of that, I got pregnant because God is faithful. Even when I was unfaithful, by being disobedient to go and marry the wrong person, who God says don't, God still, fulfill his part of the covenant I have with him. And I still got pregnant, and I gave birth to a boy. While I was pregnant, he told me he had lost his job. So it was my money that we were using. What I do is, when I collect my salary, I take my tithes off, I take my offering, my transport money out, and I give him the remaining one, saying, since you don't have a job, you can have this. Then anytime there's a need in the house, I'll ask you and you can give me, so that at least you'll be the one in control. So I thought. And when I will ask him for money, he will tell me he doesn't have any money. And I'll be like, but I just gave you. And he'll say no, he doesn't have money, that he has used it, that he doesn't have any money. I was not worried. I would do whatever I need to do. By the time after doing it for like 3 months, I had to give myself a little brain, because I was pregnant and he wasn't giving me money, no food to eat. At first, the second month, I decided to remove money for food and give him the rest. But even at that, I'll be needing one or two other things. And when I ask him, he won't give me the money for it. He will just tell me, I do not have money. So this hurts me a lot. But I just said that, no problem. Maybe what I'll just do is I'll stop giving him my money. So I stopped giving him my money, since I was the one working now. And when you ask me, and there was a particular month that I was not paid on time, I will just tell him I've not been paid. Such that the day they pay me, I even told him I was not paid. Because I just kept telling myself that if I told him I've been paid, he'll collect the money. And since I was the one that started it anyway, and then at the end of the day, I won't be able to get anything for the child. So one of my pastor's friend, wanted to do a particular project for a school at Agidingbe, a government school. They wanted to rebuild some blocks of classrooms. And I went to meet him that I heard that you want to do this. My husband is a quantity surveyor. Can you just allow him to supervise the work? It was like, they don't need anybody, because the project is a low budget project. They don't want to spend too much on it. I was begging, and the man said, okay, no problem. I'll give him the job to do the supervision for it. I said, okay, thank you, sir. He now asked me, how much should I pay him? I said, okay, give him 150K. He said, no, I don't have up to 150K to give him. That's 150,000 naira. He said, I'll give him 80,000 naira. Do you agree? He said, yes, at least it's something. Let him just do something. Let him work and be able to make money. So I got home that day. I told him that Pastor so and so said you should come and check him in the office that he wants to give you a job. But the funny thing is, I decided not to tell him that I know the amount that the man is going to give him. I didn't tell him what discussion that's transpired between I and the man. So he went to the place, and then the man told him to come and start the job, told him to write a quotation and to write all the costing for the materials they're going to use for the building and everything. And he did all the costing and everything, and then he gave it. Then I asked him that how much did the man say he's going to give you? They said there's no much, the job is not a good this thing, that there's no need, they are not paying for the thing, that maybe we'll just give him like 50,000. I said okay. In my mind I know it's 80. I just kept quiet. Say 50, no problem. Fast forward, the day payday now came. After he was being paid, he was paid in 2 installments. When he was paid the first installment, I asked him that, give me some money, let me take care of myself. And you know what he said? Okay, I'll give you money. And he brought out 500 naira. 500 naira, that's 500 naira. It's not more, it's not 1,000, no, it's 500 naira. And he gave it to me and said, you can use this to take care of yourself. And I just looked at the money, I'm like, wow. The body cream I use is more than 500 naira. Let alone the soap or the body spray. And you're giving me 500 naira. I was not like, is this 500 naira what you're going to say? Shebi, there's food in the house. What do you need money for? So I just kept quiet. And after that day, I stopped giving him my salary. I stopped it because I was like, wow, this man is not just a serious person. So I just stopped it. And we continued like that. 5 months into pregnancy, I was having issues. I had to go for a surgery. I had an hernia. So I had to go for an emergency surgery. I never knew the hernia had ruptured. I never knew anything about it, but I sure knew I was working. And God is faithful. Till we meet again, I remain Delightsome. Oluwateolafunmi.